So on to the Singleton Road interchange. I always tell people that Calamasa has 3.5 interchanges, which always prompts the question, what does that mean? And that's kind of my intro to this project. So for whatever reason, when the state built Interstate 10 through our area in the 60s, they only fully built the westbound off-ramp and eastbound on-ramp. It appears they graded the other 2 ramps, but never built them for reasons nobody knows today. This project will complete that work just 60 years late. Not a big deal, right? Just, better late than never, I guess. But it consists of 2 elements. Of course, adding the missing ramps, and this will include installation of traffic signals at each set of ramps and a realignment of Calamasa Boulevard. And so the realignment, like the one at Cherry Valley Boulevard, is a Caltrans requirement, as their current standards require a separation of at least 500 feet from other intersections. So clearly that was not a requirement when the freeway was originally built. The realignment, by the way, will also add a traffic signal at the intersection of Singleton Road and the new Calamasa Boulevard. So this work was originally supposed to be done by the developer of Oak Valley Town Center. That's Oak Valley Development Company. But with the bankruptcy of that developer, we had to figure out another way. So, and this is important context too, because the engineer hired by OVDC, who was recommended to them by Caltrans, by the way, did really poor work and didn't get along with Caltrans. So it created a bunch of issues. So now we've taken over the project, and our engineering team has had to do a significant portion of the work again. They've had to correct. There were thousands and thousands of corrections that Caltrans provided to that work that they're having to go through. So for the missing ramps, our timeline has us completing the engineering work by the end of the year and getting through the Caltrans process ready for construction, within construction starting in early 2026. For the realignment, engineering plans are complete. We're in the midst of right-of-way acquisition, and we'll go out to bid for the project when the right-of-way is secured. And our goal is to be out to bid by either late spring or early summer for that portion of the project. We have secured $8 million of the $13 million budget, which covers both the missing ramps and realignment, with the remaining $5 million pending the fiscal year 25 federal budget approval. That $5 million is coming from an earmark secured by Congressman Ken Calvert. And because of everything that's happening in Washington with the budget, earmarks are being threatened right now. There is a distinct possibility that earmarks be canceled. But if earmarks are included, our project will be amongst them, and so we'll get it fully funded. Obviously, we're trying to figure out what Plan B looks like right now. Things have been a little crazy in Washington, so it's hard to tell.